to all the people that have helped me over the last few years and over the last 30 years. If I wouldn't be here. Now, my huge shout out is to the people who gave me this crystal, where I bought this crystal. And you know, I have so much respect. I have so much love for Paul Mcdonald, Cecile Malaval, and the little girl Willow, and the Positivity Centre. And as soon as this is over, I recommend you guys go there, buy the good, I mean, this was a tenner. Buy these gorgeous crystal. You can also buy my card, so a bit of self-promotion there, and my book. But I want to give a shout out at the moment to this guy's a medicine doctor. You know what a medicine doctor is? Like these guys in the jungle. He is doing sound and light. Hi, Carolyn. He has a bed, and it's called a hypogonic. I can't pronounce it. Hypogonic bed. And he does sound and light. And the amount of times I went on that bed, this is gratitude day. This is gratitude day to how to keep you sane in a crazy world. And I'm happy because the sun is shining and I feel good. I feel good. Do. Anyway, sorry. Seriously, guys, if anyone can come up with the right vibration to counteract any more viruses and 5G, it'll be Paul Mcdonald. And I do believe that with every bone in my body. I've had some dreams, serious dreams, which I've told him, where I have seen the Positivity Centre become part of the high street. It's become huge, and I haven't told anyone except him, because I don't know, that it was like three dreams, where people were coming from all over the world. People were getting off buses and they were walking into the Positivity Centre, and they were getting their sound and light healing that Paul Mcdonald is doing, because I believe 100% that this man is one of the best medicine men of our time. He's got the most incredible singing voice. And because of my experiences of healing, I'm not just saying this because I love him to bits, and he's my little brother or my big brother, you know, whichever way you look at it. He's just very, very talented. He's an incredible healer. He's an incredible singer, an incredible musician. I can't wait to hear what he's going to be creating through the isolation period. But he keeps saying that we can combat 5G. We can do it. Because I've been on that bed about 4 or 5 times. I went there once, and my husband's a witness. And I used the bed, and I was depressed. I was depressed that day. And I went on the bed, and Paul did this shamanistic thing with me. You know, he can sing anything, high, low, whatever. And I've heard him. He's grown. His voice has grown in a big way since he started doing this. And he did all of this shamanistic stuff and drumming, and you know what I can say, like they do in the jungle. Medicine man, a medicine man. That is his medicine. And I came out of there I was dancing, I was singing, I was laughing. I went in there totally depressed about my family and grief, and I was very unhappy. I came out of there feeling 30 years younger. I came out of there feeling good. And I've been on that bed about 3 more times. And one time I went in there, I could do with it now, for God's sake. Oh my God, if only. But obviously I can't at the moment. But it feels like, you know, for fibromyalgia, if you got fibromyalgia, or if you got any back problems like pelvis, I would go on that bed and I'd lie on it, and my pelvis would align totally. It aligns the pelvis, and I could feel the leg that is shorter lengthening. Now, guys, I only tell you good things. I only tell you things that are true. I never tell you anything that is false. I only push the truth, and I am telling you this from the heart. My husband's a witness. And so is Paul, because every time I came out of there, I said to him, my pelvis is as balanced, my leg is lengthened, there's no pain. I don't get pain in my leg, the leg that I injured, but I get stiffness. It's gone. The stiffness has gone. This is at the Positivity Center. Now, since I started doing a lot of Violet Flame meditations and being in a very good space, I've had a lot of dreams. I've had 3 dreams about the Positivity Center, 2 recently, and I told Paul about this. And as I said, in this dream, people were walking off buses because it was on the high street at some point, because the high street was very different, because when we shift, it was beautiful. It was like just beautiful high street. And it actually was in South Harrow. I don't know why South Harrow came up. But it was like an old cinema or an old museum. And people had to walk up these steps to get into the Positivity Center. I believe in all my heart that Paul Mcdonald will be huge. Absolutely huge with the light and sound that he's doing. And I hope that he believes these premonitions and he goes out there and keeps working on the sound and light, because he will counteract 5G. Can you imagine? Now, I know that sound and light works as well because I heal teeth with binaurals, and every time I have anything wrong with me, I go on YouTube and I do binaurals and I do Reiki from YouTube, and of course I sing. And so my own singing, at some point I'm going to do some of my own singing. I hope when this is over, Paul and I can get together and I can do some singing, because of course my voice goes from base chakra all the way up to the crown, because I have such a range, and so has he. And so has he. Ask him to send you stuff he's done. I mean, the man is pure medicine man. The other day he put something on Facebook and I did it and my depression disappeared. So there's one. And then you've got the Positivity Center as a whole. Cecile runs it, and the gratitude is just, I can't express it, because when I was going through my intense grief last year with losing the family and being abandoned, yada yada, that's where I went. I went for healing. I went for my chocolate oat drinks. I love it. Just to sit in the sun in the positivity garden, it's, to me, is coming home. I love it, and I pray, and I know in my heart that it will go places, but you need to support it as well. We all need to support each other. I've met some amazing friends through this place, so that's a big recommendation for the people. I met Nina through the Positivity Center. I met my friend Jihan. Jihan is a yoga teacher, and she's a Palestinian. And of course, with me growing up in Israel and Jihan, it's magical to bond an ex-Israeli and a Palestinian. I love her to bits, and I hope she's doing very well. And of course, Devinda, who does all the beautiful meditations. All at the Positivity. She does yoga. I think there's a lot of yoga, but at the moment, obviously, there's nothing going on. But I believe that will be all coming back in May, please God. So that's a huge shout out. Not only that, they sell brilliant stuff there, apart from the gorgeous crystals that I keep showing you. They sell loads of beautiful cannabis creams that you can use, which I do use, which helps the fibromyalgia a little bit. I'm not saying it helps fully. The bed, to me, is much more powerful. I've never used the lights, by the way. I've used mainly the vibration, the bed itself, and the water bed. It's the most comfortable bed I've ever laid on. I miss it so much. I can't wait to use it again. But anyway, as I say, I only recommend people and things here. The next person I'm going to recommend is Philip Day. Philip Day, I love you. Hang on. Let me see if I can tag him. Philip Day, I love you, I love you, I love you. There he is. Now, Philip Day, I believe, stopped the cancer strain in me and taught me how to not get sick. Years and years ago, my mum died of cancer, my aunt, grandfather, who else? And my sister got sick. And then that was it. The buck stopped there. And I happen to be in Turkey. If Philip is on here, I love you and I hope you're coming on. I happen